All right, now we're going to show you some of the differences between the blacksmith anvils, which we have two of them here. We have the Emerson 100-pound, and then we also have the 77-pound Kanca. The Kanca, as you can see, is completely different than the Emerson. The Kanca has two horns. They call it a double horn anvil, the round horn and a square horn. This one does still have a round hole, the Pritchel hole, and the hardy hole. But you see you have a lot more face. You do not have the square heel as you did with the Emerson, but you have a lot more face for working with. Also, the cone on this one is a little bit more of a actual cone shape, whereas the Emerson is a little bit longer, more pointed, and has a little bit more of a broad start. And then you have your triangular cone on this one towards the back with the blunt tip. This one is also drop forged, meaning that it will last pretty much forever. The Emerson anvils are cast steel, heat treated and hardened. Both of them are excellent anvils. There's not one that I would prefer over another. So the Kanca, being drop forged, is better anvil, but you also have to know that you are going to get just the double horn. Next down the line, we have NC anvils. We have three different types of NC anvils here. We have the NC short sugar, NC Big Face, and then the standard NC. Starting with the short sugar. As you can see on this one, it does have a clip horn, which is much different than the clip carrel. It's a big square clip horn. It has your hardy hole here between the horn and the face. Also, you have turning cams on the side. You have this large, big hole as well as your small Pritchel hole. The farriers prefer this. You have so many different ways of being able to use all of these different things to help shape shoes. So if you're putting a shoe in this big hole, it'll help you pull out heels. It can help you maybe flatten out the toe, different things. The same options that you can have with the turning cam, but you would be using this hole instead. And then, of course, you only have the one clip horn on this one. Next down the line, we have the NC Big Face Anvil. This specific one, as you can see, has two clip horns, a big square one, and then we also have this rounded one. Again, you have your hardy hole here in the middle between the horn and the face. Also, this one does have the big hole as well as the small Pritchel hole. And you'll notice that it has this extra face bump out on both sides. And your turning cams on this specific anvil are at the heel versus the side. So you have a completely different design than the short sugar. Both of them are really awesome anvils, but you have a little bit more options with this one and how to move your metal. Also, with the extra clipping horns, it gives the appearance that the horn is a little bit wider. But for the most part, it is the same. Last one in line is our NC Standard. Again, if you can see, we have two clip horns, a square one, a round one. We have a hardy hole in the middle between the horn and the face. The face is completely right here. There's no bump outs and nothing like that. You still have your big, large hole for turning shoes, as well as your Pritchel hole. And you'll notice on the back of all of the NC anvils, all the heels are curved, so they're not going to give you really good crisp corners that you can achieve over here, but your heels are also all going to be curved and tapered. This one also has the turning cams at the heel. So those are the main differences between the NC anvils and then the regular farrier anvils versus the blacksmith anvils. If you would like more information, give us a call at 1-800-666-9175.